Minecraft Live 2024 just happened, and I'll be quickly recapping everything that was shown, including the new mob, a new biome, the leaks, and plenty more. Now, surely I'm not slightly late to this too, right? Yeah, so leading up to this live, some of its features were leaked early. By Mojang. Yeah, they leaked it early on their own website. I don't even know what to say anymore. I guess nobody had leaked it this year like we usually see happen, so they took matters into their own hands. You can quite clearly see here early mentions of the new mob and the biome. As well as this, we also got a few official posts from Mojang themselves before the live, teasing at the new biome as well as some IRL content to tease the new mob. You can see here in these early teasers that the biome is made up of a monochrome colour scheme, and the mob has this creepy but iconic looking eye. Not too long after the first leak, we had even more. Sure, why not? Screenshots from the after show video also leaked early, where we could see the Creaking itself and a plethora of new blocks that would be introduced. Leaks aside though, the show itself started by announcing bundles, Minecraft movie news, and hardcore coming to Bedrock. Can't say that'll be a good idea. The show also alluded to smaller, more frequent update drops which were mentioned in the blog post, rather than just one summer update each year going forward. Bundles are quite self-explanatory by now. They function like an early game shulker box, allowing you to hold up to 8 different items in them, up to a total of 64. They can also be dyed now, and Mojang stated they thought they'd be very good for stories and world building. Hardcore for Bedrock seems to now come with this flashing heart that can be seen here, but otherwise it is just hardcore. Oh, and the movie? Well, I mean, the sneak peeks looked alright actually, a lot better than what the trailer showed in my opinion, and kinda focused on some of the odd bits of the trailer. Like the buckets. The Creaking was also finally officially shown to us. It has yellow eyes and seems to blend into the forest around it. It also appears to be about 3 blocks tall, and it's the first type of tree mob to be added to the game. From what they showed, the Creaking won't take any damage from hits, but will instead display particles towards the Creaking heart block that will be hidden in the trees. To kill the Creaking, players will need to find this block and destroy it. Alternatively, you could instead silk touch it, and maybe place it elsewhere to scare your friends. We also saw that it essentially functions like a weeping angel. The Creaking will only move whilst players aren't looking at it. The live even featured a villager news animation, which poked fun at a fan footage kind of movie, which was probably the best part of the live for me. I just love villager news, man. New biome on the other hand is called the Pale Garden, which is where the Creaking will be located. It's quiet but very eerie during the day and gets creepy during the night. The forest itself is really crowded and has low visibility to give players a sense of unfamiliarity and mystery. And at night, several ambient sounds will start to play, and that's when the Creaking will start to come out. Within the biome, there's also obviously the new blocks to talk about. We now have a pale oak wood set, hanging moss, and a pale carpet marsh which seems to grow up the sides of the blocks that are adjacent to it. Now, outside of the live, you might have also noticed that Minecraft's currently running several campaigns involving items on Twitch and TikTok to commemorate it. If you're on Twitch, there are 2 rewards you can get for the Bedrock character creator. You've got the Mask of the Watcher, which can be earned by watching 10 minutes of Minecraft gameplay, whilst the Terrified emote can be unlocked by subscribing to any channel that's streaming Minecraft. Speaking of subscribing, if you're enjoying this content and want to see more, consider subscribing to me. It's free and we're so close to hitting 200 now. Anyways, back to the campaign. The TikTok reward can be obtained by watching a Minecraft livestream for 3 minutes, after which you'll receive a code for the Bog Dweller. What a cool looking boy! You'll find the place to enter both codes at the regular spot down at the bottom of the redeem page. The Twitch rewards are available to redeem until October 5th, whilst you have a little longer until October 30th to claim the TikTok one. Also, make sure to let me know what you think of these cosmetics down in the comments. I know it's nothing amazing like another cape, but I think it's a neat way of hyping the update at least, and it gets more people watching Minecraft content. Something that's also covered in the live show is the experience event. The premise to the event is that you'll be in a village that's being attacked by zombies, and your quest will be to save the villagers. We also got a bit more footage of what we can expect at the event, and how things like the resource collection and the fighting of the mobs will work. Unfortunately, they didn't announce any further locations though, so we'll just have to keep an eye out for that. Also, whilst they didn't announce it in the live for some reason, we've recently had confirmation from the experience team that the cape is coming to Java, so everybody can breathe that sigh of relief. And that's everything. Let me know what you thought about this live event and the new features that it announced. Personally, I'm really excited for another new mob, and I'm glad we won't have to wait too long to try out some of the new content. Now we just need an end update.